Here are 26 cryptocurrencies that we believe still have big potential to outperform the market in 2026. First is Zcash, a project everyone thought was dead until it suddenly wasn't. Zcash launched in 2016 as a fork of Bitcoin, but with one groundbreaking upgrade, it introduced zero-knowledge proofs, a cryptographic method that lets you verify transactions without revealing the sender, the receiver, or the amount. In other words, real on-chain privacy. Zcash shocked the market this year. If you had put just $100 into ZEC at the beginning of September, it would have grown to more than $1,600 today. Next up is XRP. It isn't trying to be a smart contract powerhouse like Ethereum. It's not here to host meme coins or NFTs. XRP's purpose is simple: move money across borders quickly, cheaply, and reliably. That's why banks, fintech companies, and payment providers have been testing the XRP ledger for years. So, what could XRP realistically do in 2026? According to our price prediction algorithm, XRP could come close to $4 next cycle, with their upper range scenarios going even higher if ETF inflows accelerate. Next coin on the list is Kaspa, one of the fastest proof-of-work blockchains ever created. Kaspa doesn't use a normal blockchain. It uses a block DAG, meaning it can process multiple blocks at the same time. That gives it extremely fast confirmations, high throughput, and the security of traditional proof-of-work. Our AI price prediction algorithm expects Kaspa could reach up to 13 cents, more than 3 times higher than the current price. Next up is Cardano, and this one is all about patience and long-term vision. Cardano is a smart contract blockchain that moves slowly on purpose. It runs on Ouroboros, a highly researched proof-of-stake protocol, and has one of the largest staking communities in crypto, with a big chunk of ADA consistently locked in stake pools. Cardano is also pushing real-world use cases in places like Africa, digital identity, education, supply chains, not just meme coins and speculation. If the ecosystem keeps maturing and on-chain governance fully kicks in, ADA is a classic slow burner that could still surprise people in 2026. Now let's talk about Sui, a high-performance layer 1 built for real on-chain activity. Sui uses an object-based design that lets it process many transactions in parallel, making it fast enough for games, social apps, and DeFi with very low latency. And according to our AI price prediction algorithm, Sui could reach around $5 in the second half of 2026 if this growth continues. Ethereum doesn't need a special introduction. What really matters going into 2026 is that Ethereum is becoming a modular ecosystem. Rollups are getting faster, restaking is expanding, and ETH continues to act as the core collateral of Web3. On top of that, Ethereum remains the preferred settlement layer for institutions, real-world assets, and the largest DeFi protocols in the industry. Our price prediction model suggests Ethereum could reach around $6,000 in the first quarter of 2026, setting a new all-time high. Let's talk about Ethena. Ethena's main product, USDE, is a crypto-native synthetic dollar that keeps its peg using hedged positions instead of cash in a bank, and it delivers on-chain dollars with yield, which is why USDE is spreading so quickly across DeFi. Instead of relying on banks and treasuries, it uses crypto collateral and derivatives to behave like an internet-native dollar that can scale directly on-chain. If the next cycle focuses on yield-bearing stablecoins and crypto-native dollars, Ethena is one of the strongest projects to watch. Next is Hyperliquid, one of the fastest-growing on-chain trading platforms in crypto. Hyperliquid is a high-performance layer 1 built specifically for perpetual futures, aiming to deliver centralized exchange speed with full on-chain transparency. Its native token, Hype, is already up more than 800% since its launch in December 2024, but according to our AI price prediction model, it could still rise up to 3 times from the current price. Next is Chainlink, the backbone of real-world data in crypto. Chainlink is the leading Oracle network, the technology that brings off-chain information like prices, interest rates, and real-world events directly into smart contracts. Without Chainlink, most of DeFi simply wouldn't work. But Chainlink has evolved far beyond price feeds. It now powers cross-chain messaging, real-world asset tokenization, and institutional connectivity through its CCIP protocol. As more assets move on-chain, every major ecosystem will rely on trusted data and secure interoperability. That's why many analysts see Chainlink as one of the core infrastructure plays heading into 2026. Supra is the smallest coin on our entire list, with a market cap of only around $40 million. But here's the wild part. If Supra simply returns to its previous all-time high of 7 cents from the current price, it could deliver roughly a 37x gain. Supra is building a next-generation Oracle and cross-chain infrastructure network, but what really stands out is its community, which has stayed active and loyal even through the market downturn. If the narrative around oracles, cross-chain automation, and real-time data expands in 2026, Supra has one of the highest potential upsides, simply because it's starting from such a small base. Next is Bittensor, the leading decentralized AI network in crypto. Bittensor lets developers plug their AI models into an open marketplace where the network automatically rewards the models that deliver the best results. Instead of AI being controlled by a handful of big tech companies, Bittensor is building a fully decentralized intelligence layer powered by thousands of independent contributors. That's why TAO is one of the strongest and most respected narratives in the AI crypto sector. According to our predictions, TAO could come close to $900 in 2026, which is about a 16% increase from its current all-time high. Render Network is one of the most established GPU and AI compute projects in crypto. It connects creators and developers with a decentralized network of GPU providers, renting out unused GPU power for 3D rendering, VFX, and AI workloads. As demand for compute explodes, Render is a pure infrastructure play that can grow alongside the entire AI and digital rendering economy. Jupiter is the main liquidity engine of the Solana ecosystem. It began as a DEX aggregator and has grown into a DeFi super app with swaps, perps, DCA tools, and more on Solana's high-speed network. Because so many trades route through it, Jupiter sits at the center of Solana DeFi, making it one of the key infrastructure projects to watch if you're bullish on Solana's growth. Speaking of the devil, Solana, one of the fastest blockchains in the world, built for high-throughput trading, payments, gaming, and anything that needs near-instant execution. Solana's low fees and lightning speed have turned it into the leading chain for retail activity, meme coins, and high-volume DeFi. On top of that, the Solana ETF narrative is gaining traction, and the upcoming FireDancer upgrade is designed to massively boost performance and resilience at the validator level. With ecosystem growth exploding and new projects launching daily, Solana remains one of the strongest Layer 1 contenders going into 2026. Aptos is a next-generation Layer 1 blockchain built by former Meta engineers from the Diem project, using the Move programming language for stronger security and fast execution. Aptos is built for low latency and high throughput, making it ideal for things like gaming, social apps, and advanced DeFi, which is why many see Aptos as a serious Layer 1 contender heading into 2026. Moving to Celestia, the leading modular blockchain project. Instead of being a full Layer 1, Celestia focuses on data availability, letting developers launch their own rollups and app chains more easily and cheaply. Celestia's all-time high is around $20, and with the token now trading around 80 cents, a return to its previous glory would mean a potential move of roughly 25x from current levels. Flare is a smart contract platform built to deliver reliable oracles and cross-chain data to multiple blockchains. Its goal is to act as a universal data layer, letting networks access real-world information and run more advanced applications. If interoperability becomes a key theme in 2026, Flare is positioned as one of the infrastructures that can power that shift. Monad hasn't even launched yet, but it's already one of the most anticipated Layer 1s in crypto. Its goal is simple: deliver Solana-level speed while staying fully EVM compatible, so developers can build at high performance without rewriting their code. With promises of parallel execution, low fees, and massive throughput, Monad could become one of the breakout L1s of 2026 once it finally goes live. Mega ETH is another unreleased project that has the entire Ethereum ecosystem watching closely. It aims to be a real-time Layer 2 with sub-millisecond latency and extremely high throughput, essentially making Ethereum apps feel instant and Web 2 smooth. If Mega ETH delivers on even part of what it promises, it could become one of the most important infrastructure upgrades to the Ethereum experience in years. Similar to Zcash, Monero is one of the leading privacy coins in crypto, but with one crucial difference: Monero's privacy is always on. Every transaction hides the sender, receiver, and amount by default, so it acts like true private digital cash. There's no marketing, no flashy partnerships, just a strict focus on censorship-resistant money. If you believe financial privacy will remain important, even as regulations tighten, Monero is one of the clearest long-term bets on that narrative. If Monero is similar to Zcash, then Aster is similar to Hyperliquid. Aster is a high-performance decentralized exchange focused on perpetuals, spot trading, and multi-chain liquidity. It launched in September 2025, and its early growth has followed a path very similar to Hyperliquid's explosive rise. If it ever becomes as big as Hyperliquid, it could rise roughly 5x from today's levels. Next is Zora, the Layer 2 network built specifically for NFTs, creators, and on-chain media. Zora wants to go beyond just mint and trade art. It's focused on on-chain media, editions, social tokens, and creator economies, all with low fees and high throughput. With the creator economy exploding, Zora could be one of the infrastructure layers artists, developers, and communities use to launch and monetize in the next cycle. Helium is one of the leading DePIN projects, where community-run hotspots provide IoT, 5G, and Wi-Fi coverage in exchange for HNT rewards. It's a rare crypto project tied to real-world infrastructure, and as demand for wireless connectivity grows, Helium stands out as a key decentralized network play. Sky is one of the newest projects on our list, born from the evolution of the original MakerDAO ecosystem. It aims to deliver a more scalable, modern stablecoin system backed by real-world assets and proven DeFi infrastructure, positioning Sky as the next step in Maker's long-term growth. Ondo is one of the leading projects bringing real-world assets on-chain. Its products, like tokenized U.S. treasuries and cash equivalents, let crypto users earn traditional yield directly on the blockchain. As demand for safer, yield-bearing assets grows inside DeFi, Ondo has become one of the main bridges between traditional finance and crypto and a key player in the RWA narrative heading into 2026. Before we jump to Internet Computer as the last coin, I want to hear from you. Did I miss any major coins that should be on this list? Do you agree with the selection, or is there a project you think absolutely deserves a spot? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious what you'd add. Last but not least is Internet Computer. ICP is a layer 1 designed to run full applications directly on-chain without relying on big cloud providers. If decentralized infrastructure and censorship-resistant apps gain traction in 2026, ICP is one of the most unique platforms positioned to benefit.